hear me. God is about to hand select people to enter your life and also exit your life on purpose. And when I say that, I mean that God is going to allow for some people to walk with you, not just here for just a little month or two. No, these people are going to walk with you for a certain period of time. And they're going to help you navigate. They're going to help bring guidance to you. They're going to help you along your journey. And again, reading my daughter book, I got Revelation. Hello. And so I was reading, and this time it talked about as disciples were following Jesus. But wait a minute, he had to go out and actually handpick these disciples, just like he's going to handpick people to be in your life, to bring forth the business, to bring forth the prosperity, to bring forth the wealth, to break generational poverty. Okay, he's going to allow for these things to happen because all of these curses need to stop. And he's going to allow for you to be the one to make a difference in your family. And so as I was reading, God was speaking to me. As I was reading, I began to read, and it says, then Jesus did something interesting. This was after he had went through and he had seen the Roman Empire was bigger than the Assyrian Empire. The Roman Empire was bigger than the Babylon Empire. Okay. And the Roman Empire was bigger than the Persian Empire. And so the Israelites couldn't do nothing without first going to the Romans, because they were head honcho over them. So in other words, you're not going to be able to do anything until you consult God. These people is not going to be in your life until God bring them in, until God shift them into your life, until old people start to get out of your life. Old things have to pass away first, and all things have to become new. Okay? So in other words, these people that's in your life, that God wants to bring in your life. First of all, you got to get rid of the old people that mean you no good, the ones who allow for interruptions and disruptions coming to your life, the ones who doesn't want nothing good for you. These people will be removed. These people will happily be removed out of your life. You may think of it as like, oh my gosh, they're leaving me. Oh my gosh, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on with our relationship. God has divided your relationship for a reason. And so when you start dividing from people, you start seeing things differently. God will give you a different perspective about things. He will give you a different insight about things. But not only that, it has to go, but your old ways have to go. God has to shift your mindset. God has to shift you from then to where he has you going. And God wants to bring in a great difference. God wants to bring in a shift in the atmosphere for you. But first, you got to take out the old and bring in